guys, what's up? How you doing today? Welcome back to this channel. Guys, I've been asked by multiple people this week asking me how to become an Uber driver, how do I start driving for Uber in Canada from different countries, and I had a couple of people here from Canada asking me the same kind of question. So this video is going to help you understand the basic requirements how to become an Uber driver here in Canada. Okay guys, you can actually start your process for registration right now as you're watching this video. Go into the description of this video, check the link there, and also leave another one in the comments below so you can start your registration process. It's the most important and first step for you to become an Uber driver here in Canada. Now if you have done so, requirement number one, as a driver you will need a car. You cannot, unfortunately for now, you cannot have a rental car, so you have to own a car, your own car. It shouldn't be older than 10 years old. It should be newer. It shouldn't have major accidents on it, so it shouldn't be rebuilt or salvaged car, and it shouldn't have any commercial branding, meaning that you shouldn't be driving like Nescafe or Tim Hortons car with the sign across it for Uber. It should be just a regular unbranded car with 4 doors, I repeat 4 doors, and 5 seat belts so that everyone can buckle up for safety purposes and have a safe ride with Uber. The second requirement, guys, everyone keeps on forgetting to tell you that you have to be in Canada. Uber, unfortunately for now, doesn't employ drivers. We are independent contractors, partners as they call us. I've been driving for Uber, it's my 2nd year right now. So I've been one of those pioneers driving for Uber here in Canada. And I'll tell you this, guys, Uber doesn't sponsor because we are partners. They don't give a job offer, and you are basically your own boss. So what it means is, for you is you have to be in Canada. You have to have authorization to work here, be it a working visa, student visa that allows you to work, permanent residence or citizenship. You have to have some status that allows you to work in this country. Otherwise you cannot do it, and Uber doesn't sponsor. Third requirement is, of course, guys, you have to have a driver's license in Canada. Now, if you're in Toronto, you're lucky because you just need a regular driver's license. In Alberta, you need class 4. What means is you first have to get class 5, full driver's license to drive, and then you have to do another test, another written test, and another road test, and a medical examination in Alberta in order for you to be a driver here in Calgary or Edmonton. My God, this neighborhood is full of dogs. There's some old friend of mine complaining their dog doesn't like me. Terrifying, actually. Guys, the next thing I want to tell you is this. So, how do you get your driver's license? Well, in Canada, if you're new and you don't know, to get a regular driver's license, one for Ontario, for example, and same process for Alberta. For Alberta, it's just that you have to take an extra step, extra road test, an extra knowledge test, and a medical examination. In Ontario, it's simpler. Let me tell you how it is in Alberta. First thing, in Canada, you would have to do your knowledge test to get class 7 license. Basically, it's a learner's license where you are allowed to drive if there is a fully licensed driver sitting next to you for training purposes. Then you would get your class 5 GDL. So for learner's test, you just pass a test and that's it. You don't have to do a driving test. For class 5 GDL, now you have to do a driving test. It can be done after class 7. You just go and you do your examination, you pass the driving test, you prove that you're a good driver, and you get class 5 GDL. After that, once you got it, you have to do another road test to get yourself a class 5 full license. Then after doing that, of course, you have to pay like $100-something for every road test you do, plus you need a car for that. So it's an industry of making money on those people who are coming to Canada first. you are doing from Class 5 GDO another driving test to get a Class 5 license. I know it doesn't make sense, but it's just a system here. Once you get your Class 5 license, you need to go back, do another written test to get yourself a commercial driver's license, Class 4, and then you do another road test that is supposed to be more difficult, but basically I think all the 3 tests are almost the same. If you're a good driver, you shouldn't have any issues. You do another road test, and then 2, you would have to go visit the doctor, because commercial driver's license, they want to make sure that you're fit for duty, meaning that you can safely operate a vehicle with passengers inside it. I know some of you are going to be asking me right now, but can I drive with my license from my home country that I have back from wherever you're coming from? The answer is no. You have to get a Canadian driver's license. You would have to go through that process. But make sure you take your driver's abstract from your home country and take your insurance history, because the next requirement is to have an insurance on your car. And not every insurance in Canada covers Uber. So you have to make sure you have a rideshare insurance. Now, to answer a question for those of you who are going to ask, how much more expensive is it? I would say commercial insurance is like semi-commercial. It's not a commercial. It's 30% higher than your regular insurance would be. So you would have to pay a little bit of a premium because you have passengers inside. Now, that insurance just covers you. Let me explain a little bit about insurance. Uber has their own insurance. So in case you get into a collision with another car, you have a coverage from Uber for you and your passenger that Uber is providing according to Alberta legislation. So there you're covered. But you need your own insurance when you're not driving for Uber. So make sure you have proper insurance, valid Canadian driver's license, and a decent condition car that is 4-door, 5 seat belts, and it's not rebuilt, salvaged, or branded. So now you can continue on the process of registration. Final 2 things, guys, that you have to get is a police background check that you are not a criminal, and it takes some time. So the entire process of getting all of these documents can stretch from 3 to 4 days to 2 weeks. So make sure you plan in advance if you're planning to become an Uber driver. You would also have to get a license, which takes like 30 seconds, 30 seconds, maybe half an hour for you to go and get yourself registered as a sole proprietor, as a small business owner here in Canada, in order for you to become a partner with Uber. Guys, this is basically it. It's not a difficult process. For you to start it, really, go to the link I left in the description of this video, in the comments below. Click on it and start your registration. Well, also, my link has a really good sign-up bonus for you. It's a referral bonus, guaranteed payout that is offered by Uber if a driver like myself invites you to drive, guys. So if you click on that link, you'll get that bonus and you'll start your process. They would guide you through the entire process. They will invite you to Uber Green Light Hub in your region, be it Toronto, Edmonton, Calgary, when well, Vancouver is not yet there, Montreal, wherever you are. They will guide you to come to a Uber Green Light Hub, and then basically they're going to repeat whatever I said to you in a more detailed manner. They'll give you a spreadsheet, cheat sheets, and everything you need for you to become an Uber driver and start driving for Uber here in Canada, guys. Alright, I hope this video answers lots of your questions, guys, because hey, I'm an Uber driver and I'm also a YouTube vlogger, so it's nice part-time income for me. I'll be driving for Uber tonight as well. Right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.